Hey lovely sexy hobby people, welcome to today's video, which is going to be Dungeons and Dragons. It's going to be issue 39. My delivery dropped today, so what's the date today? It's the 24th of July, so it arrived on Wednesday 24th of July, and I got another folder, another binder, which is great. I'll come on to the binders in a minute. We get issue 39, 40, 41 and 42. Put them aside. We also get another coin with this delivery, or I did anyway. And there's a letter that I will read out. There's an opt-out for a giant D100, and it says, what better way to complete your D&D oversized dice collection than with this awesome D100 die. This heavy duty solid metal D100 has a diameter of 45mm and weighs an impressive 387 grams. This well-balanced D100 die is the perfect tabletop role-playing accessory and can be used in many creative and interesting ways. Whether you roll it to determine the damage of your big boss attack, or to establish how many minutes your characters have to complete an encounter before their impending doom. Your special edition D100 comes in a stylish wooden display box branded with the Dungeons and Dragons Adventurer logo. The sturdy box is lined with a velvet style inlay to keep your D100 die stored safely. It makes the perfect display to keep for yourself or a truly unique gift to a fellow dice enthusiast. This exclusive D100 die comes from the special subscriber price of £24.99 or €29.99 for Republic of Ireland. Then just goes on to say, if you want to opt out, you need to contact them and it will be sent out automatically if you don't. I will allow that to come through as part of the collection so that you get to see it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it actually. A nice D100. It's kind of like in a brass colour by the look of it. A brassy metallic colour. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, binders. These binders are nothing spectacular. Okay, when you open them up, it's just a plain paper inlay. One thing I do like though is that every binder I've had so far with this collection, we've had a set of dividers, which I like. I like the fact that we keep getting these dividers because it means I can divide up the sections further. So that's what I like about these binders. They're a bit naff on the inside. They're not like the Warhammer ones, which have nice inlay information, etc. Just obviously the white. So let's have a look at issue 39, and we're getting some inspiration tokens, and we get a new character as well by the look of it. A Tabaxi. Right, here goes. Familiars. Spellcasters, say hello to your little friends. Familiars in D&D are both a highly useful tool and a fun way to add a little role-playing texture to spellcasting character. In appearance, they could be mistaken for a pet, a faithful weasel, perhaps, or a tame owl perched on its master's shoulder, but familiars are actually spirits. Fey, fiend or celestial, summoned by the caster and given the form of a small animal, and their bond with their master is far closer and more useful, arguably, than any possible with any animal companion. So there you go. It gives you information on how to gain a familiar, how to use your familiar, and then some info on how to roleplay it. That's cool. So, Sorcerer. These charismatic spellcasters get their power from raw natural talent rather than years spent studying in the library. Maybe that's where our Tiefling Sorcerer was going wrong. She was good at casting Fireball for some reason. Some of her other stuff was a little bit hit and miss. Raw Magic, creating a sorcerer. Sorcerer features first level, so we're going to obviously catch up in this issue. Second level, so origins and spellcasting ability for first. Then spellcasting choices here. Sorcerer features third level. How to use meta magic to transform and improve their spells. Meta magic, flexible casting, and then fourth level, because we're up to fourth level characters at the moment. So, ability score improvement, feat, meta magic, adept. And then we've got entertainer, the character background that likes to make a show of things. Role-playing and entertainer, entertainer benefits, variant, gladiator. We're then on to our encounter for this issue, and we're still in the Gauntlgrim arc. So, encounter background. It will be a long time before the players realise that the orc attacks threatening Gauntlgrim are the work of the Cressir. The Undying, a necromancer and priest of Orcus, demon lord of undeath. In the last encounter, they may have heard tell of the invincible and deathless warlord of the Thunder Spear Orcs. This blessing is the work of Cressir. In this encounter, they will encounter another one of this sinister necromancer's schemes, and maybe start to think there's more than meets the eye to these orc attacks. Cressir's evil magic is acting within the Iron Tabernacle, a soaring sample of the dwarven god Moradin at the heart of Gauntlgrim. It serves as a place of worship, but also houses a vast crypt beneath. The crypt itself is protected by ghosts, bound to attack those who are not respectful of the dead. However, as part of his campaign to take control of Gauntlgrim, Cressir the Undying sent a spire to bind the noble spirits to his demonic patron's will and set them against the dwarves they were bound to protect. The spy successfully infiltrated the Iron Tabernacle and reached a tomb deep within the catacombs, conducted a corrupting ritual atop the sarcophagus of a noble hero, and was killed by the ghosts before she could escape. Now the hostile ghosts wait within the crypts, eager to snuff out any living creature that is unfortunate enough to find their way into the depths of the Iron Tabernacle. Encounter goals. The encounter is completed when the characters cleanse the corrupted tomb within the Iron Tabernacle crypts and discover the story of the Warhammer of Argosh. Beginning the encounter. Oh, I love this picture, like the big dwarven doors and the dwarf there. Right. Torbera Lightforce, a priestess of Moradin and a skilled armourer. Torbera Lightforge is well known within the city of Gauntlgrim. Normally warm and cheerful, Torbera's bright demeanour is muted somewhat by the recent events. She takes her responsibility to the temple and the city itself very seriously, seeing herself as a steward of Gauntlgrim's citizens. She is patient with the characters regardless of their attitudes, but she brooks no disrespect to the dead in the crypts nor tolerates any wanton looting or theft. So, yeah, it looks good. So here's our tomb. And again, you know, it was nice that we had a few issues back a map. I really think that they've missed a trick in not printing encounter maps, because again, this is what are we talking here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20 by 20 squares. So what's that? 20 inches by 14 inches, was it? That's not a lot. You know, that's just over 1.5 feet by just over a foot, you know. That's not a big, that's potentially a square this big here on like one of these panels on this particular board that I've got set up here. But hey, never mind. Right, cleansing the tomb, stat blocks, Torbora Light Force. So that's her. I love her armour. That is gorgeous. And then we've got Indentured Spirit, Medium Undead Chaotic Evil. And then we have our Sorcerer Tabaxi, Entertainer, Storm Sorcery. So all strength is low, dexterity low, constitution is +3 at 16, intelligence is +1 at 12, wisdom is, that's not, do you know, that's not a massive amount of scores on there. Right. And then here's what our character looks like. So spell casting. These are cantrips here. So Gust, Mage Hand, Shape Water, Shocking Grasp, Thunderclap. And then first level spells, 3 spell slots for that. Oh no, sorry, 4 spell slots for first level and then 3 for second level. So first level spells, Catapult, Mage, Armour and Sleep, and then Catapult again at second level. Okay. Misty Step and Shatter. I've used Shatter, it's quite good. And then Sleep. So cool. Right, and we get some more inspiration tokens. Come down, let's have a look at these. So yeah, again, our wooden tokens we'll get. So I think we've got 15 now in total. If you've been collecting this from the beginning. So I think they're nice. Again, it's I think they missed a trick with not putting the base as big enough to take at least a 25mm base for a miniature, or at least the 25mm bases I've got don't fit. So there they are. MDF by the look of it. MDF or just light ply, something like that, light wood. But yeah, they look okay with the Dungeons and Dragons ampersand in the middle. But yeah, we've got 15 of those now. Do we need many more? I don't know. Let's have a look at our coin, shall we? So, can I get into this? Do you know what? What is going on here? Because I can get into these. These are the old ones. So these are the ones we've had previously. They've changed the case that it comes in. And do you know what? I can't get into that. No, I can't get into that. Anyway, so on one side we've got the Dungeons and Dragons adventurer symbol, and then on the other side we have our dwarf paladin. Is it the paladin or the druid? I can't remember. So we had our orc. I believe that was our orc fighter there, and that's our dragonborn chap there. I mean, they sound pretty nice together, but yeah, I can't get this off. No, right, okay, but yeah, there you go. So hopefully you can see our dwarf. That might be the cleric actually, the hill dwarf cleric. I can't remember, but yeah, nice on the background of like a dungeon sort of thing. with all the various squares and alleys and stuff, pastures, etc. Right, so there you go. That was issue 39 with the various bits and pieces. Hope you enjoyed that, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Alright, you take care. See you in a bit. Bye bye.